These are my final theories for season 5 of Stranger Things. Season 5 is just around the corner. I wanted to make a video on who I think is going to die. As a huge Stranger Things fan, I was 11 when the show started. This is actually so surreal that it's coming to an end, so this is just sad to talk about it to begin with. The first person that I'm gonna say that I think is going to die is Ted Wheeler. In this scene, Nancy is in the hospital and she's crying. I definitely think that it's obviously going to be someone closely related to Nancy. My reasoning is I just think Ted has no value to the show. So I feel like him kind of sacrificing himself for his family would be a good ending to kind of tie this character together, considering he has no value. Him or Karen Wheeler, I definitely think she tries to protect her family. Holly runs to almost like protect her, like she's been hurt, which is definitely a possibility that Karen could die. I have 2 to 3 more theories. One of them is Lucas, just because of that scene of him with the 2 Demogorgons. How is he getting out of that? Like, genuinely. But my other 2, it's kind of a deep thought, and I'm like really deep diving. I'm really deep diving into this one here. Nancy and Jonathan are clearly somewhere where the Upside Down is. The Upside Down is coming, whatever it may be, they're together. And in the same trailer, the background is quite similar to the same background that you see in that first scene, but both of them are actively crying, holding each other. Now, my theory is that Jonathan may sacrifice himself for Nancy. I don't know why I think Jonathan. Now, yesterday, we got the final trailer for Volume 1. There is a scene of Dustin, Steve, Nancy, and Jonathan, and they all are about to go into the Upside Down. To keep in mind, Dustin has a beaten up face. I think that is probably the most important thing to note, because there is a scene in the original trailer where Dustin holds on to Steve while he's sobbing. So to me, same scene, he has a beaten up face. Someone is dying in this first volume. This is the final season. I don't think they're playing around. I have 2 possible theories. When they go into the Upside Down, something bad happens. One of them has to stay back. Maybe that scene between Nancy and Jonathan is Jonathan's gonna stay back and she's saying goodbye. Or maybe he gets trapped in the Upside Down. Regardless of whether or not he dies or not, he's getting trapped in the Upside Down. My second theory, which I don't even want to say because Steve is my king, my lover, everything. My other theory is Nancy and Jonathan think that they are going to die in that moment. They're saying goodbye to each other then and there, and then Steve comes in and sacrifices himself for them. Those were just what I picked up from this new volume trailer to kind of justify why I think Jonathan could possibly die. The court is open. Anyone can die in this. So let me know in the comments who you think is going to die and why. I want to know everyone else's thoughts.